Afroman shot up to fame 13 years ago when he released a song called Because I Got High. Now, for those of you who don't remember that song, it was a funny song, which is why it got so popular, but it was also pretty negative when it came to marijuana. I want to give you some examples of some of his lyrics. I was going to go to class before I got high. I could have cheated and I could have passed, but I got high. I am taking it next semester, and I know why. 'Cause I got high. 'Cause I got high. 'Cause I got high. Okay, love it. Okay, there was one other verse that I loved, okay? I was gonna go to court before I got high. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. They took my whole paycheck, and I know why. 'Cause I got high. 'Cause I got high. 'Cause I got high. Okay. Thank you. So that song came out 13 years ago, and you're probably wondering, why the hell are you talking about this now? Well, Afroman has come out with a remix to the song that's actually popular, right? And so this is more than just an entertainment story. He's doing this as a push to legalize recreational marijuana in states like Alaska, Oregon, and also the District of Columbia, DC. Yeah. So I love the remix. I think that it makes a lot of really great points, and I want you guys to take a look.
Ironically, I care about everything. I used to drink beer and wine, but then I got high. Hey. I woke up feeling fine, 'cause I got high. My hangover's over, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. A la la da da da. And state made revenue, because I got high. They built a school or two because I got high. Now the state can fund drug treatment, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, 'cause I got high, because I got high, because I got high. La 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 da da. No more criminal traps if it's legalized. I don't have to buy from gangbangers shooting craps if it's legalized. I can navigate with weed maps, and I know why. Yeah, it's legalized, it's legalized, it's legalized. La 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 da da.
That's awesome.
I liked it. It was funny. It reminded me of something that, you know, I thought was funny 13 years ago, which is so depressing.
It makes good points.
Yeah,
like he brings
it does.
Lots of great
in
points
a
there.
rhyming way.
Exactly, which makes it better, obviously. Anything's better if it rhymes. That makes great points. Like, I love how, like, you see him there and how happy he is and everything. Why are we so against happiness in this country?
Yeah, look, people like escapism, right? And it depends. Like, how do you want people to escape? Do you want them to escape drinking themselves to death, or do you want them to escape smoking something that they literally cannot overdose on? Yeah. And that's not to say that marijuana is the best thing in the world that you can do, right? Or that it's like the healthiest thing you can do. No. Look, I think that he does point to a lot of good things. The best thing that he pointed to in that song was the fact that you're not going to buy from gang members or drug dealers or whatever it is. You're going to buy from a legal, safe place. It takes the power away from these so-called gangsters.
Yeah, and it provides money to the government, and he even talked about the schools there, because obviously Colorado, that's what they're doing with the money. And it could be a huge amount of money in states like California, who desperately could use it for their schools. LA public schools could become like the wonder of the world.
I know.
If we were to put weed money into it. And it's weird that like his song, obviously in its original version, it didn't help the movement, I guess. But like the idea that weed could actually lead to someone being a better artist, like that fits with what we know about the world. We know that some of the best authors of all time were drinking constantly, some of the classic authors. We know that some of the best artists of all time were doing psychotropic drugs constantly. Like, we know all this stuff, and for some reason, weed still seems like it's different in some way. It's not, it's the same thing. We all just want to be happy.
I think one of the more interesting documentaries I've seen on Netflix was the DMT documentary. It's called The Spirit Molecule. That's actually narrated by Joe Rogan. And what I loved about that was seeing all of these extremely intelligent, well-established researchers, right? Just some of the smartest people in the world, getting high off DMT, right? And it just totally like refocuses your attention on what drugs are really about. Like oftentimes, because of the fear mongering you see in the press and because of the stereotyping you see in the press, all of these drugs are done by, you know, criminals and, you know, thugs and no, like, it was hilarious to see like these scientists like experimenting with this drug, of course in a very controlled environment. But that's the thing, like you want to see the research behind it. You want to see what it actually does to your body. You don't want to buy into the fear mongering you see pushed by the government and private contractors that make a killing off enforcing the war on drugs.